The addiction is real. Angel Reese has met her downfall and is now facing a lawsuit from the Chicago Sky for allegedly using steroids. It appears the team has more tricks up their sleeve than just targeting Reese with cheap shots or poking Clark's eye. Instead of relying solely on physical tactics, Reese is accused of turning to performance-enhancing drugs because playing basketball the right way isn't yielding the desired results for her. The addiction to attention seems to have driven her to resort to drugs, as competing in the WNBA has become too challenging, especially with the fear of facing strong competition. Let's be honest, this situation seems to stem from Reese's jealousy toward rookie sensation Caitlin Clark. Reese couldn't handle being outshined, so she allegedly turned to steroids as a misguided solution. However, this time she isn't getting off easy. From the outset, Reese, the self-proclaimed queen of the WNBA, has been embroiled in one scandal after another. Now, with the steroid scandal, the Chicago Sky didn't waste any time. They went straight to the courtroom, filing a lawsuit against Reese. Rumors suggest that the Sky have officially filed legal papers accusing Reese of cheating her way to the top, leading to her termination from the team today. Such a decisive move is unprecedented in the WNBA, and no team has ever taken such a bold and dramatic step before. This lawsuit is a full-blown legal attack, with the Chicago Sky accusing Angel Reese of using performance enhancers throughout the season, particularly during crucial matchups. If you think this is some wild conspiracy theory, think again. The Sky's lawsuit reads like a sports drama miniseries. Reese allegedly cheated, causing the team to miss the playoffs. They're not holding back, claiming she used enhanced abilities to crush their playoff hopes, asserting that she didn't just dominate the game, but actively undermine their success. Where things get really interesting is the timing and nature of these allegations. Word on the street is that Angel Reese, realizing she couldn't just enter the WNBA and dominate as she did in college, allegedly decided to take shortcuts by using steroids. The timing is suspiciously convenient, coinciding with her realization that natural talent alone wouldn't suffice. The constant thorn in her side, outshining her at every turn, was none other than Caitlin Clark, the Iowa sensation who has been putting on a remarkable show without any hint of controversy. While Reese struggled with inconsistency and criticism, Clark was breaking records effortlessly. In 2024, Clark didn't just break the WNBA rookie scoring record, she obliterated it, amassing 761 points in a season without any drama or scandals, just pure hard work and talent. It seems Angel Reese became jealous of Caitlin Clark. Every time Clark lit up the scoreboard, Reese's struggles became more evident. Social media tore Reese apart, with comparisons between her and Clark everywhere, and they weren't flattering. Everyone knew Reese was all talk, facing significant hate online, bullying, and criticism, especially when stacked up against Clark's undeniable talent. Instead of focusing on her game, Reese often called out and clapped back at her haters, diverting attention from her performance issues. This scandal doesn't just tarnish Angel Reese's reputation, it casts a huge, ugly stain on the WNBA as a whole. The league has been striving to grow its fan base and prove it can compete on a larger stage, but this steroid bombshell puts its reputation on the line. If the lawsuit from the Chicago Sky is successful, the entire WNBA will need to engage in serious damage control to maintain the trust of fans and sponsors alike. This could be a major setback just as the league was gaining momentum. The WNBA isn't like college basketball, the competition is tougher, and the athletes are seasoned professionals. Reese quickly discovered that her rookie season, while not bad by normal standards, wasn't meeting the extraordinary expectations set for her. She had flashes of brilliance that made her look like an unstoppable powerhouse, but these were followed by underwhelming performances, scoring under 10 points in 5 of her first 10 games of the 2024 season. Such inconsistent statistics did little to silence her critics and fueled rumors of steroid use. The product on the court was disappointing, and things couldn't get messier. The drama escalated when Reese allegedly faked a wrist injury mid-season to cover her lackluster performances. She missed games claiming injury, only to return seemingly stronger, raising suspicions about the legitimacy of her injury claims. This sudden turnaround only fueled the steroid rumors, making it increasingly embarrassing for the WNBA. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark continued to shine, delivering standout performances like her 41-point game against the Phoenix Mercury on July 16, 2024. Clark's name became synonymous with record-breaking achievements, while Reese's reputation became entwined with rumors and drama. Every attempt Reese made to reclaim the spotlight was overshadowed by her insecurities and lack of consistent talent compared to Clark. Things took a wild turn when Reese, in a post-game interview, went on a rant about how Clark was receiving all the praise because she was white. Such comments might have played into the rivalry hype during their NCAA days, but in the WNBA, they backfired spectacularly. Fans and analysts quickly pointed out that Reese wasn't offering legitimate criticism, it sounded like pure jealousy. Every time Reese spoke, she seemed to dig herself deeper into a hole. For many WNBA fans, the situation is only going to deteriorate from here, especially with the steroid allegations looming large. The rumors suggest that Reese's alleged steroid use was a desperate attempt to keep up with Clark, whose natural talent and hard work made her a star. Instead of putting in the necessary work to improve, Reese is accused of taking the easy way out, hoping no one would notice. Spoiler alert, people did notice. Rather than making Reese look stronger, the allegations have made her appear weaker. When Reese criticized Clark, she wasn't just targeting the player, but also deflecting attention from her own issues. Her behavior in interviews showed that her confidence was waning, and the same swagger that once made her a media darling now seemed like overcompensation in the face of these serious accusations. Throughout her career, Reese has always been vocal about issues bigger than basketball. She has been loud and proud in calling out racial and gender inequalities in sports, claiming that black athletes like herself are treated differently, while players like Caitlin Clark receive a free pass from the media because they're white. This narrative was Reese's way of playing the victim card to garner attention. Now, with the steroid allegations, it seems she might use this broader conversation about her identity as a high-profile black athlete as her defense. She may argue that the lawsuit isn't about steroids, but about her not fitting the neat image the WNBA expects for its stars too loud, too bold, and unwilling to conform. Reese might assert that the lawsuit is just another attempt to silence her and push her out of the spotlight because she challenges the status quo. This is a bold move, but if there's one thing Reese has never shied away from, it's being bold. The truth is finally coming to light. But at the center of all this is the serious steroid scandal. Despite Reese's attempts to frame this as a broader issue about her identity and treatment as a black athlete, the reality is she faces grave accusations that could end her career regardless of her narrative. Whether she can substantiate her claims or if the evidence will reveal that she was indeed hiding behind steroids remains to be seen. The steroid scandal poses a significant threat not only to Reese's career, but also to the integrity of the WNBA. If the allegations are proven true, it could lead to stricter regulations and a loss of trust among fans and sponsors. The league, which has been working hard to expand its reach and credibility, might have to implement rigorous testing and oversight to prevent future incidents. For Reese, the coming months will be critical. She will need to defend herself against the accusations, possibly through legal battles and public relations efforts to restore her image. However, with the Chicago Sky's lawsuit and the mounting evidence against her, the odds seem stacked against her. This situation serves as a cautionary tale about the pressures of professional sports and the lengths some might go to maintain their status. It also highlights the intense rivalries and the impact they can have on players' actions and reputations. In the midst of all this, Caitlin Clark continues to excel, her performance untainted by any controversy. Clark's success contrasts sharply with Reese's turmoil, making Clark's achievements even more impressive and further fueling the narrative of Reese's decline. As Clark breaks records and garners praise for her natural talent and hard work, Reese's legacy is being overshadowed by scandal and doubt. The WNBA now faces a critical juncture where it must address these issues head-on to preserve its growth and reputation. The outcome of Reese's lawsuit and the validity of the steroid allegations will likely have long-lasting implications for the league, its players, and its fans. Ultimately, the story of Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark is one of talent, rivalry, and controversy. Reese's alleged descent into steroid use and the subsequent legal battles with the Chicago Sky have cast a shadow over her career and the WNBA. Meanwhile, Clark's rise as a clean, hardworking star highlights the stark differences in their paths. As the truth unfolds, the sports world watches closely, recognizing that the repercussions of this scandal extend beyond individual reputations to the very fabric of the league. Whether Reese can overcome these allegations and redeem herself remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: the WNBA is at a pivotal moment, needing to navigate this crisis to ensure its future success and integrity.